Hi folks, my name is Zishan and today I am going to introduce to you the latest C series variant of DMInteract interactive LED. So basically this is a fully loaded machine with Android and Windows operating system, and that's not just it. I'm going to break this up for you into what the hardware looks like, what the software looks like, and what are the functionalities that help you do your daily jobs in a better way. So I'll go on, and first I'll just switch off the screen. I'll just put my 5 fingers, I'll switch off the screen. So I'll just first show you the hardware, what the hardware looks like. So it comes with a 4K camera, 4K screen. It comes with 8 microphones over here. So basically you can speak from as far as 8 meters, and yes, as far as 8 meters, you can actually hear the person speaking. So that's as far as the front goes. Now let's go to the bottom. Over here we have the type C input, we have the HDMI input, we have the touch optical cable input, so the optical cable comes with the screen. Then we have the USB input, and then there is another USB input. So all the front options are workable when you are in the Windows mode. So I'll tell you when you can actually transfer from Windows to Android and vice versa. And then it comes with 2 stylus. These are the stylus pens. These can be stuck over here magnetically. And then it comes with a wireless mouse, wireless keyboard, and a remote. So that's as far as the front goes. It's very beautiful, thin bezeled, with 2 colors, graphite and black combination. So that's as far as the front goes. One more thing which you need to understand here is that these are 30-watt speakers on each side of the screen. So these are really powerful speakers, and they are well enough to actually project the sound as far as 8 meters too. So now we look at the back side of the screen. So I'll just tilt it around a little bit. This is the Windows OS. So as I had already explained to you that the front inputs actually are workable with the Windows OS. So with the Windows OS there are some additional inputs. You see over here there is USB input, there is HDMI input additionally, and this is a fully loaded OPS with licensed Windows 11, and it comes with the 512 GB drive, the SSD drive, and 8 GB RAM by default, which can be upgradable. So this is a fully scalable system. So that's as far as Windows goes. And then it comes with Android OS. This Android OS actually comes with the latest Android version 13, and also it has additional inputs, HDMI, USB-C, optical touch, and USB inputs as well. And we look at the power side of the interactive LED. So basically it just needs power and no other connectivity through the wire unless required by the user. We'll come back to the front side. So I'm going to actually switch on the screen again. Now, right now I am in the Windows ecosystem. So when we look at the Windows ecosystems, what is it that you can do using this screen, and why would you want to use the screen instead of your normal laptop or a simple screen? First thing, of course, as we say, it is a touch screen. So that's one of the major functionalities of the screen. You can it gives you more control over your content rather than using the mouse. Of course you can, but it gives you more control, it becomes more interactive. That's one thing. And then of course Microsoft has its own whiteboarding software, so you can use Microsoft whiteboarding software to actually write on the board, you can annotate on the board, you can change the colors of the pen. So at the same time I'm going to start connecting this. The first part is connection. So now I can see my screen, the replica of my screen over here, but that's not enough. What I want is I want to actually allow the interactive LED to actually control the touch of my laptop. So if you look over here, you can actually see that my laptop's touch is being replicated here as well. So I can actually use the touch of my laptop over here. So this is one of the major features. Let's say if I don't want to use the Windows functionality of the interactive LED, but rather use my laptop to be projected on that screen without any wire, wirelessly, and at the same time be able to use the touch of my laptop over here without going back to my laptop. That's possible using the interactive LED. It's as simple as that. And then you can actually replicate, or you can actually on the flip side, you can actually replicate this screen, which is of the interactive LED, on the laptop as well, and start using that screen over here as well. So basically it is seamless working, very interactive as far as Windows goes. As far as Android goes, basically there are certain features in Android as well which is related to the screen sharing. If I go to the Android, there is an option to screen share. I can actually share the screen of my iOS device. I can share the screen of Android device or Windows device using this software as well. Of course, that requires a third-party software called as Exceed Share, which you'll have to install when you're talking about Android. So these are some of the features, but then there are other features as well. So when I look back to my Windows again, let's say if so I'll go back to my Windows first. So right now I'm on the main screen of Windows, and I happen to be a teacher. Now I want to actually explain a certain web browser to my students, and not only I want to actually focus on certain area. What I can do is I can actually press the annotate button, and then I can start annotating on the web browser, and I can save all the annotation I've done. So this is my control bar. I can start annotating on the web browser as well. And not only that, let's say if I want to play a video, so I would actually start playing any video, any random video. Let's say this girl playing a guitar, for example. So now this girl is playing a guitar, and I would like to explain how she's playing a guitar, and I want to annotate on the screen. What I would do is I would select my annotation. It's gonna take a screenshot of this whole video, and then I can start explaining about the video as well. And not only that, I can also save the whole annotation that I've done. I've certainly gotten a guest. I don't want him to see or her to see what I was doing. I'll just select 5 fingers on the screen. First I'll close the annotation, and this screen is going to go blank, and then I'm going to touch it again with 5 fingers, and it's going to come back again. So these are some of the features of the interactive LED. And now the only thing left for you guys is to either come to our showroom in Mississauga, Canada, or in Dubai Silicon Oasis, to have a first-hand touch and feel of the screen, and we will be waiting to help you place your orders with us. Thank you very much.